MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Jackson Rutledge will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Victor Robles digging in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. At the plate now, Tom Coyle. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. In now, Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
The second baseman,
and this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. One out and a runner on third. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Juan Soto becomes out number 2 this inning. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, Grover Nieves, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two and one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's got it. And that's the second out. Settling in now, Ronnie Mauricio. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Mauricio has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francesco Valencia. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, KJ Harrison. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Hazley, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Stuart Ojeda. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. fouled off. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
In now, Jackson Rutledge. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Luis Garcia. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Ojeda at second with 2 down. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. Washington leads this one 2-1.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They come into this one among the league leaders in both team ERA and walks allowed, something members of the pitching staff told me they take a lot of pride in. They told me how important it is in today's game to not give up any freebies, because with so many teams and players swinging for the home run, it's absolutely crucial to avoid having guys on base if someone does connect. Now that makes perfect sense, guys, but we all know it's easier said than done, so they've got a lot to be proud of.
All right, Heidi, thank you. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Liner towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here now is the pitcher, Leroy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Standing in now, Victor Robles, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Robles, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he told you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1. Runners off for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-1 pitch. Soft grounder left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready now, Jeremy De La Rosa, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Jeremy.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1 from the stretch.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Line to the right side, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this one will bounce into the wall. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll take a cold strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a cold strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
1-0 the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled away. A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, KJ Harrison, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Grounded down the third baseline. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Lopez waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Washington. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. At the plate now, Grover Nieves, and it's fouled away. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in once again, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And that's out number 1. And now for Washington, Stuart Ojeda. He reached on a single in his first try. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Jackson Rutledge. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
To 2-2 now. Line towards center field. Hazley will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Juan Soto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Nope. Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and it's still 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Victor Robles.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 1 away now, as that's career home run number 499. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Now batting, second baseman,
This one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Sano. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. What do you think's behind?
Batter number 8. Shortstop, Francisco Valencia.
At the plate, Francisco Valencia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. KJ Harrison will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Adam Hazley, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Michael Perky enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 8, Michael Perky.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Is fastball taken high for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rodriguez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Voth will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Martin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Julio Rodriguez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in the switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Joe Lopez. He singled his last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
C.J. Chavez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Lined hard toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And a relay to the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This year against right-handed pitching, Robles brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Line toward right center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Tanner Tully will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Grounded back up the middle. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Braves on top, 5-4. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So coming to the plate, Stuart Ojeda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Martin. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Luis Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Stepping in.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Grover Nieves. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate. So he'll step out and ask for time. Steven Arroyo will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's now 7-4. To the plate now, Julio Rodriguez. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Rory Black is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Into the box, Ronnie Mauricio. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Rodriguez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Standing in now, Joe Lopez. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Wander Franco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Wander Franco.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
De La Rosa is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tom Hoyle. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Lopez is on his way home. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Alec Bettinger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Ramos comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Down the third baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Nationals 4.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing first base, number 18, Elliott Ramos. Now catching, number 9, Steven.
Damian Ritson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So strike. Forward now, Jeremy De La Rosa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The windup and the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Oh, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Braves 11 and the Nationals 5. All set to start the 9th in this one. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Standing in, Steven Arroyo. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Harrison backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batter.
Striding in, Julio Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Ronnie Mauricio.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Martin is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, K.J. Harrison. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Stuart Ojeda. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Luis Garcia. And their runners at the corners now. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Hit in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now batting, Jeremy De La Rosa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A ball and no strikes. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Atlanta Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Herkey gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.